Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NFL Picks week number 5. This is our third time doing this. You will see our records on this side of the screen right here. I did really well. Scotty did okay. Definitely not as good as he did in the previous week, but I damn sure rocked it out. And my New York Jets won, so I am damn happy. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go with the Thursday night game, Rams, Seahawks. Who you got?
I got the Rams. It's going to be high scoring. It's going to be Rams 34-28. The Rams came back down to earth last week against Arizona, who was legit. But I think we'll see just a QB duel. Just, pass, pass, pass. The Rams defense is a concern, though. With mobile quarterbacks, it's clearly a concern. So Rams 34, Seahawks 28.
Something in me says the Seahawks are going to win this game. It's in Seattle. I'm going to go with the Rams because I feel like they're the better overall team, obviously, especially defensively. But Seahawks-Rams is just always a close game. It's always something special with Rams-Seahawks. There was a Thursday night game where the score was like 34-33, and it was like a last-second field goal that doinked. I mean, just always a good game. I'm going to go Rams because they're a better team. But I would be 0% shocked if Seahawks wound up winning this game. I'm going to go 31-28 Rams. Jets at Falcons. This is a Sunday morning London game. To me, this is a very interesting game because these are two teams at 1-3. A win for one of these teams puts them in not contention, but it has a different outlook on the season. You go 1-4, it's like, You go 2-3, it's like, maybe we got something cooking. What you
go
got?
2-3 with a better team than these two, and you have a chance.
Just record-wise. Yeah.
These two at 2-3. I'm going Falcons. In these overseas games, because I believe it's in England, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always take the team with the better quarterback. Always. So I'm going to take the Falcons. I think it's going to be like a 23-19 game. So kind of low scoring. And please, Calvin Ridley, please ball out.
I think Ridley does have a good game, but I mean, you know who I'm going. I'm going with the Jets, of course. Going off of now Titans. Yeah, for the first time in 4 years, they can win 2 in a row since Sam Darnold went 6-2 to close out a season. I'm going with the Jets. I loved what Wilson did last week. He looked like an actual quarterback for the first time all year. The Falcons defense is absolutely garbage. He should tear this defense up. No running. Don't just let Wilson throw the ball 50 times. Let's see what he got. We have nothing to lose at this point. So I'm going to go the Jets winning kind of a high-scoring game here, 28-24. High scoring for the Jets, that is. We got Patriots Texans. Ugh.
I'm going to take the Texans. This is a game that I 100% probably will not watch.
No,
just a boring game. And I don't mind boring if it's good defense. But I think this is going to be boring because it's going to be a lot of bad offense. So give me the Texans 17, Patriots, we'll say 14. I think Mac Jones plays all right, though. I think he looks okay.
Mac Jones looked amazing against the Bucs. I'm not going to lie.
He had
20 straight completions. Again, it was in the Tom Brady type system where they didn't really let him go too crazy, just be safe. But he looked good. I'll give him credit. He looked really good. I'm going to Patriots because the Texans are awful. Patriots win this game 24-14. Lions at Vikings.
I think the Vikings are going to punish the Lions after that terrible offensive game that they just put up against the Browns. If Dalvin Cook plays, he's going to beat us like a redheaded stepchild. Give me the Vikings 31, the Lions 13.
Yeah, I'm going Vikes. Vikings have too good of an offense to be 1-4 or whatever it would. Yeah, it would be 1-4. They're just too good for that. And the Lions, they want that first pick. They're fighting for that first pick. Lions will be good. Maybe I think Goff is actually a decent quarterback for them. Stafford's obviously better, but Goff
He's a bridge.
I think Goff is a decent quarterback to get them to the next guy because he's just perfect for them. You don't expect too much from him, just like you don't expect too much from the Lions, but he can shock you and throw up 300, 400 yards at any given time with 3 touchdowns. So he's the perfect quarterback for this team. But the Vikings will probably win 28-21. I'll give the Lions some credit to get close. Eagles, Panthers.
I'm going to take the Panthers to bounce back. I do think the Panthers will hit a skid soon, but I'm going to take the Panthers to bounce back. DJ Moore is going to continue to look really, really good. You know I'm a DJ Moore guy.
Yeah, Panthers. By the way, I did call Jalen Hurts. I called that Eagles-Chiefs game perfectly. I said it's going to be like 45-31, where Jalen Hurts gives you unreal fantasy stats, and he did. And the Chiefs won. I think it was like 40-30 or 40-28 or something like that. But
42-31, I think.
So I was almost dead on with it. But I think Jalen Hurts has another good game, but not, nothing like it was before. Because Panthers defense is kind of looking nice, even though they gave up points versus the Cowboys last week. But Sam Darnold, what the 5 touchdowns in 4 games, the most rushing touchdowns in the history of the NFL for Sam Darnold. You would think Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson, Warren Moon, whatever. That's crazy.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I didn't give a score, but real quick, I'm going to take the Panthers 27 and the Eagles 23. That's my score.
I'm going to go 28-17 Panthers. Saints at Washington. Interesting game.
I'm going to take Washington. I think they're about to get hot. I think we'll see bad Jameis this week. And that's a good defense in Washington. They didn't look good last week. They need to prove it. Give me Washington, and I think it's going to be fairly low scoring. Give me Washington 22, and give me the Saints 22-16.
I'm also going to go Washington. I think Gibson has a big game against the Saints defense, run defense. Terry McLaurin was amazing last week. They almost choked to the Falcons, but I'm going to go Washington to also get hot. I think seeing Washington and Dallas battle it out is going to be interesting down the stretch. But, yeah, I'm going Washington 28-24. Titans, Jaguars.
Which Titans are we getting?
I don't know if Julio or A.J. Brown are playing. That's huge.
The Titans' 2 losses this year are the 2 worst losses next to that Packers versus Saints game in the season. They lost to the Jets, who they were supposed to pummel even without the receivers, and the Cardinals embarrassed them. Give me the Titans, that being said. 24, Jaguars 21. I think it'll be close.
Same. Titans 28, Jaguars 21. If one of those 2 guys are back, they'll get that easily. If not, I still got them winning that game because they were a field goal away from winning this game and, well, at least tying, I should say. So, I mean, yeah, Titans should win that game. Jaguars and Lions are fighting for that number 1 pick. Tank time. Dolphins, Buccaneers destroy them.
Buccaneers, I think it's low scoring, dude. I think everyone's going to be like, oh, take the over because the Buccaneers are going to, pounce them.
Well, the other team has to score too for the over, and I don't think Dolphins are going to score much. So I wouldn't take the over.
23-10 Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'll do like 28-7. Like Brady won't do much in this. He'll get his to like 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, and then they'll just run out the clock. Packers at Bengals. Way more interesting game now than it was earlier in the season, but
I'm taking the Bengals. I am taking the Bengals. I think Burrow is going to put on a year this year. I think he's going to prove stuff. I don't know if Mixon's playing this week. He got hurt last week, but the Packers are now missing Jairi and Zadarius possibly for the year. Give me the Bengals in a shootout, 31-30.
I can't pick the Bengals, man. I can't. It is in Cincy.
It's crazy to pick the Bengals, but
it is in Cincy, and crazy things happen every week. There's going to be one. I'm going to save my crazy thing. I can't take the Bengals, man. It's the Bengals. I'm going to go with Rodgers and Adams and Jones over Burrow, maybe Mixon and Jamar Chase. By the way, Jamar Chase, the ball's too big. I can't catch the football. And he's like catching touchdowns every single week now. So it was a setup, 100% a setup.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was just so that defenders could like troll him and stuff. And then he just burns him and catches the touchdown. There's no way he can be that good after saying the ball's too big. Come on now.
Dude, Boyd is balling out.
Boyd is balling out. I'm going to go high-scoring game, though. Like you said, Packers are missing some key defensive players. And even though Bengals defense is playing decently,
They're
it's
not
the
good.
Bengals. I'm going to go 34-31. I'm going to go really close. Maybe Crosby game-winning field goal or something like that. Broncos Steelers. I think this is it's in Pittsburgh. Interesting game.
Is Teddy playing?
I'm not sure. That's why it's interesting.
So I think the Steelers will bounce back this game. I think Najee Harris is about to wreck the Broncos.
Please.
I think he's going to have a good game. But I think it's going to be an old school pounded out football. Steelers 16, Broncos 10.
I think Big Ben has a huge game. He is I think he's just tired of hearing about how he's done. He is kind of done, but I think he's just tired of hearing about it. When a quarterback like this, who has been a Hall of Fame type quarterback his whole career, is put on the edge, they show up. Usually, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt as a future Hall of Fame quarterback to step up here, even though it's a good Broncos defense, and throw like 275 yards, 2 touchdowns. For him, that's breaking out. And I think the Steelers win this game 24-14, with or without Teddy. So yeah, Steelers. Bears Raiders. I'm
is a
picking the
game.
Bears. I'm picking the Bears. Screw the Raiders. They screwed me last week out of money, out of FanDuel, out of fantasy. The hell with the Raiders. I'm going the Bears. I'm going Fields having an amazing game. Bears win 31-24. Yeah, I'm pissed. This is an angry pick. This isn't even an intelligent pick. This is me being pissed the hell off at the Raiders. Why would I trust them? I don't know. Going with the Bears.
I'm going to take the Raiders to bounce back. I don't think the Raiders are good by any means. They're okay. I think this is going to be a sloppy game. I think Darren Waller has a game. Now, I know the Bears play tight ends pretty well with Roquan back there, but I think Waller is just going to feast up the middle. The game is in Chicago, correct?
It's in Las Vegas.
It's in Las Vegas. Okay. Give me the Raiders 23, Bears 19. And I think Fields continues to not, as you know, he didn't play bad last week. He didn't play good by any means. But I think he's just going to continue to see this for this year, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I like it, but for Bears fans, unfortunate.
Browns Chargers. Very, very
This is the
interesting
game.
This
is going to be high scoring. It's going to be high scoring. I would guarantee it. I think the Chargers win. I'm going to take the Chargers 35, the Browns 30.
I'm going with the Chargers because as much as I like the Browns defense, Baker Mayfield sucks. He's awful. He's not a good quarterback. If you just watch him play, he's just not good. And anytime Odell Beckham Jr. is on the field, he's a worse quarterback. When Odell Beckham Jr. is not in the lineup, he looks like a completely different human being. He looks like an actual decent quarterback. He's good enough to get him to the playoffs, but he's not a Super Bowl quarterback. I don't think they should sign him to the extension. I know it's hard to find the franchise quarterback, but if your definition of a franchise quarterback is we're going to win a Super Bowl with this guy, it's not Baker Mayfield. It's just not.
I mean, they've got the team around him, so
they do have the talent around him for sure. If they don't win it with him this year, like if they don't make it to, I don't know, the conference finals, if they don't make it to conference finals with this defense and this run game with Baker, you cannot sign him next year. And I think the Chargers are going to expose a few flaws in Baker's game, and the Chargers are going to win this game. I think Chargers are a Super Bowl contender after destroying the Raiders. Yeah, I'm going Chargers 31, Browns 21. But I will say I want the Browns to win because I want a shitty team to actually win for once. Like, I want that to happen. Lions, Jets, Browns, any of them. I don't care. So hopefully the Browns win this game, but I wouldn't pick them. Giants, Cowboys. Whew.
I think the Cowboys beat the fuck out of them. The Cowboys defense has looked really good this year, actually. Trayvon Diggs has 5 interceptions already. Give me the Cowboys 38, the Giants 16.
Listen, I've been saying all year, preseason, the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender. I think the Cowboys
are good.
I think the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl. I think they beat the I've been saying Rams. I'm changing my mind. I think the Cowboys make the Super Bowl this year. However,
I have them at least winning a game.
However, the Giants are the only team in the NFL to have a lead in all 4 games this year. The only team in the NFL.
If you're going to take the Giants, I'll throw 50 down on it right now.
I really want to, but I'm not going to do it. But whatever the points are, take the points. If you're getting
Giants, I think the Giants will keep it close.
If you're getting 7.5, 8.5 points, you take those points. You take those because the Giants are going to play this game. They're going to let Barkley run that ball. They're going to, or Barkley and whoever else, Brown. They're going to try to take this clock down a lot. They're going to make Daniel Jones, run. They're going to make Daniel Jones scramble outside, run a lot. They're going to throw some short passes to, I heard Shepard might be back. If not, Galladay. They're gonna play this slow so that the Cowboys have the ball the least amount of time because the Cowboys offense is too good. They want to keep the Cowboys defense on the field. The Giants know how to do that. They've done it to every team they played this year. I'm gonna take the Cowboys, but it's gonna be like 34-31, 34-28. It's going to be a close game, and I'm 0% shocked that the Giants win this game.
If the spread is 7 or less, I will bet you $50 that the Cowboys cover.
Let me see the spread. After this, we'll see the spread. I'll DM you, and then next video, if we do the bet, I will screenshot the bet and we'll put it in the corner there. So you'll see it right here if we do the bet.
38-16 Cowboys.
49ers Cardinals. I think Cardinals blow them out. Honestly, I'm on the bandwagon with you. I'm on the Kyler Murray bandwagon. He's amazing.
I think it's a good game. I do. The Niners defense is pretty solid. Fred Warner is a beast. The only issue is the Niners secondary sucks.
And we don't know if it's Jimmy G or Wilson.
Lance.
Why do I keep getting his name wrong? Trey Lance. Because Jimmy G went out with a concussion, I think. So
I think the Cardinals get held in check a little bit, but that's them scoring 28 points.
Right. You can't hold Kyler.
Right. I'm going to go Cardinals 28, 49ers 23.
I'm going Cardinals 34, 49ers 21. The Cardinals are just they're good. Not just Murray, dude. Not just Murray, but you've got Hopkins, Moore, Kirk,
Chandler Jones,
and then you've got Edmonds and Connor, which has been an amazing run duo. Like this team's too good.
Isaiah Simmons looks good now too.
Yeah, they got a nice defense too.
Dude, I've been telling people about the Cardinals.
Cardinals are good. I'm on the wagon. Bills Chiefs. Oof! Wow, this is the game of the week. Obviously, it's a Sunday night game in Kansas City.
I don't think the NFL is going to let the Chiefs fall to 2-3. I don't think it happens. I'm going to take the Chiefs. So everyone's going to be pounding that over. You know what I mean? They're going to be hitting that over hard, which is probably going to be like 55.5, 54.5. I'm going to take the Chiefs 25, the Bills 23. Under, I'm going to take the under.
I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with the Bills. I think they're pissed off from last year's playoffs.
The Bills are the underdog?
Oh, they have to be in Kansas City? Yeah.
They have a better record and they're playing better.
No one wins in Kansas City ever. Like Kansas City's like,
if it's a 3-point spread, like if they have KC -3, that means it's an even game.
I'm sure it's not a lot. I'm sure it's like
-3. Yeah, -3 typically means it's an even game if the home team is -3.
I'm gonna go Bills 34-31. I think, again, the Bills are also a complete team. Their defense is very good. Josh Allen is very good. Diggs is very good. Gabriel Davis is very good. The combination of Singleton and Moss is very, very good.
Emmanuel Sanders looks good.
Dude,
Dawson Knox looks good.
Bills are the Chiefs still have Tyreek Hill and, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mahomes, and Kelsey. But I like the Bills.
Sucks.
It does. I like the Bills overall as a team better to just make a statement. We're here. The Bills win this game 34-31. Colts, Ravens, Monday Night Football in Baltimore.
Ravens.
Slaughter.
I think the Ravens have no issue with this. I'll go 31-18 Ravens.
Wentz did look good last week, but it was against the Dolphins, and meh. I'm going Ravens 28-13. So that is our NFL picks this week. Like I said, the record will be at the beginning. If we make a bet, it'll also be next to the game that we were talking about.
Which we're degenerates, so you might see that weekly.
There's gonna be a bet. I don't know if I'm gonna bet the Giants. Maybe we'll bet the Bills Chiefs game or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Celsius Energy Drink as always. Link to their website in the description as well. So yeah, anything else to say before we log off?
No, just thanks for the support. Continue supporting, and we'll continue creating.
And just to shout out to Mitch and his future wife, I will be wearing the Mario suit 100%. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna send this to you personally so that you can see. I'm just gonna say skip to the end so you can see, and I will be seeing you.
Good.